everybody. It's the best of Steve and Garry. All the prime cuts from the last week or two on WLS-FM 95.
Should be a short show. Garry, a couple of memos just made their way down here. From the programming department to all air personalities.
That's
from
us.
Rick Lippincott in the programming department. Subject jingles. Garry, a reminder that when you're filling in for another personality, you should play their name jingle as opposed to yours. Pretty important. Let's play ours, because we're here. Where's mine, anyway?
I can't believe that these things still exist.
Me neither.
But they do. And
They do. And only here. This is the only place.
They have at other
in this town, this is the only place.
You mean in this town, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, how about a touch tone? You got a touch tone handy just for fun?
This is brilliant. Yeah.
The Steve Dahl Show.
I think I have to go vomit now.
The Steve Dahl Show. WLS.
The 15th caller now, 591-9500, picks up their favorite album from 1982 from WLS-FM 95.
Best
Take that out.
What? Did I?
Doctor it up, George.
No, don't take out the because that's very see, it's very casual. It's very one-to-one. That's
WLS-FM 95.
That's my broadcast style. Very casual, very one-to-one. WLS-FM 95, I'll leave it to Steve or Joe. Best of Steve and Garry. See, it's very conversational. Steve and Garry not here, but on tape. And see another, but very conversational, I think. And also a good way to kill time while you're trying to think of something to say. We're not here, but our memory lives on. You know, because we're on tape, and that's good, and thank you for listening. And now, here's a public service announcement read by someone who was forced to work today.
The Maine Niles needs volunteers, 16 or older, to work with handicapped children in the northern suburb. If you can help, call 966-5522. Lisa Shapiro of Niles picks up a copy of Chicago 16, one of the top 10 albums from 1982, furnished by Flipside Records for WLS. First, with the best new albums, 443, now more of the best from Steve and Garry.
Steve, of course, we're still in the holiday season, and that sure brings them out of the woodwork, doesn't it? You're in the air.
Hello, I'm John Bull, calling from the Institute of Toilet Seat Marketing Research located in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Today we are conducting a study about toilet seats and would like to include your opinion among those of the many people we shall interview during the course of our study. Now, may I please speak to an adult male in the studio who has had at least one bowel movement per day over the last 10 days?
Yeah, see, I answer the phone, I get this. I go, happy holidays from the Big 95, and this is what happens.
You're speaking, how many bowel movements?
At least one bowel movement per day over the last 10 days.
Yeah, I qualify.
All right, sir. Today we would like to get your opinion on the popular Remus solid plastic toilet seat commonly found in homes and offices. Of your last 10 sittings, sir, about how many would you say were on a Remus?
Well, let's see. I've got an Olsenite at home.
Pardon me, sir?
An Olsenite?
Oh.
They sponsor race cars. The Olsenite Eagle.
Now, Remus is legit, right?
Pardon me?
Remus. I've seen that.
Remus. Oh, yes. Remus solid plastic toilet seats.
Well,
Found commonly.
I believe Janet's parents have a Standard.
Ah.
And I've got an Olsenite, so...
Well, do you remember sitting on a Remus? Ever in your life?
I'm sure I've sat on a Remus.
Okay, then I'd like to continue with our interview.
And shun religion.
Stood on a Remus and shunned religion. Ooh, thinking that the world was mine. Ooh, ooh, ah.
Now,
Okay.
if you can, sir, please tell me where and when you first remember sitting on the Remus.
On a Remus?
On the Remus.
I don't recall, and no Remus sitting stands out in my mind.
I see. Well, You don't remember him at all.
Well, I've seen the name, but that's all I can tell you.
What are the
Well, what
seats
style
here?
of Remus was it? Was it the standard oval style, the commuter station horseshoe style, or the high-rise handicap paraplegic style with or without buffed aluminum side railings?
This guy's pretty funny.
I thought it was going to be like, I heard the first line and I thought, come on, I'll let it go for a while.
Yeah,
but it's starting to build here.
Yeah,
What do we
this
have
guy's doing a
here?
good
Well,
job.
now, for our last preliminary questions, please tell me, sir, generally, from
Yeah.
a standing position, do you raise the toilet seat before urinating, lower the toilet seat before urinating, or leave it in the position of its last use?
I leave it in the position of its last use. I don't want to touch the thing.
Okay, next,
Sir,
Yes?
unless I know I'm going to be going back in later, because then I wouldn't want to go all over the seat if I'm going to use it myself.
I understand, sir.
So I plan ahead,
I understand.
in the head.
Next, sir, I would like to ask you a more in-depth series of questions pertaining to your actual experience on the Remus seat. Of course, at all times, you are under no obligation to answer any questions that you feel are too revealing about your personal hygiene. Now, to begin with, I'd like to ask you some questions pertaining to the comfort of the Remus. First, please tell me how the Remus felt on your thighs. Was it too cold to the touch, too hot to the touch, or just about the right temperature for a Remus?
Well, like I said, I don't recall any Remus experiences, but I like a good cold seat.
You like a cold seat?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. We're gathering data. We also are a data collecting agency.
See, I'll tell you, nothing disgusts me more than to sit on a seat and know, like to go to the men's room here, and to know that maybe Joe Ponce or Joe Kuhn or even Howie has just gotten off the seat and it's still warm.
I understand, sir. I understand.
You know, bacteria can grow. Crabs can live on that warm surface until I sit down. Or,
I see.
or a herpes germ. So
Oh, my God, herpes.
and Howie scratches himself a lot, so I wonder.
Yeah.
Hey.
But, so I like a good cold seat.
Okay, now continue the interview. Did you find the contour?
A chilled seat, like a chilled salad plate.
I see.
Yeah. The contour?
Did you find that the contour of the Remus seat caused it to press hard against your pelvis and joints, pull against your skin, causing it to become rolled and pinched, or was it about right for a Remus?
Well, once again, I don't recall any specific Remus.
What is the brand here?
Pardon me?
I don't know. We can't. So want me to go look?
Well, is Dan here? Can he run in?
Dan's not here. Why don't you go look real quick?
It might be a standard.
I'm pretty sure it's Bemis, though. I don't think it's Remus. Now that I think
That's what I
about
was thinking.
Oh,
it. Get out of here!
wait a minute.
The guy knew all along. It's Bemis, I think. Yeah.
WLS-FM 95, 448. Coming up, concert features tomorrow night. Rolling Stone magazine show from 10 to 11, then at 11, Men at Work, and A Flock of Seagulls. Music coming up from Shooting Star and Tony Basil.